Hello everyone, CrystalFissure here. Welcome to a new Spyro Reignited Trilogy video. Today, we are going to be looking at Elora, Hunter, Summer Forest, the whole kit and caboodle, a little preview of the opening, or one of them, the opening Summer Forest, I guess, cutscene in the second Spyro game. So take it away.
Oh no! Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Elora.
Hi. I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What, is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
Well, there are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
Oh, I got a little lost.
And there we have it. Now this is just a brief look at Elora in concept art form, looking pretty cool. Yeah, I think they've done a great job with the concept art here. I mean, but then again, I've been a fan of all the concept art, to be honest. But what I want to do first is talk about Elora in general, then we'll talk about Summer Forest and sort of Hunter and everything like that. So my thoughts on Elora is I think they've done overall a pretty good job. I think that, you know, when you look at the original Elora, there's something that's maybe more childish to this Elora, maybe a bit more young, maybe it's in her voice as well. I don't believe Melissa Disney has reprised her role, unfortunately. But if you look at her, she's kind of got more of a youthful look. I wonder how much that is due to like the moving hair and stuff like that compared to the old version. Yeah, she's sort of, yeah, got that. But she does look a lot like what a fawn looks like. So I like that. And also she's just wearing like sort of a leaf costume, very kind of almost tribal. Almost a tribal look, I think. But yeah, no, I like Elora. I think that they've done overall a pretty good job with Elora, and you know, I'm looking forward to seeing more. I'm looking forward to seeing the opening cutscene, especially to see how they've done that. I guess really the thing about this cutscene is the inflection in which they speak and the background music. And not that I want to just dwell on things that I don't like, because I think overall this is a pretty good cutscene. And as you see here now, we're going to get Hunter pop in. I think they've done a really good job with Hunter actually here, especially not wearing pants as well now. Like it's more the classic Hunter, you know, to me. Because at first when you're seeing him with the pants on, you're like, you know, yeah, it looks like a bit different or something. But yeah, that's the comparison there. You'll see that there's more of an age in the original Elora. The haircut is more, you know, almost like 40-year-old office worker or something like that. But yeah, it's kind of a different vibe. Like they've really gone with that whole leaf clothing vibe, I guess. I guess the new Elora kind of looks a little bit taller as well. But yeah, so there's an innocence to Elora, but really where my beef comes from this, like the stuff that I don't like, is I think that they need to reprise the original soundtrack. There's something very menacing about the way that Copeland did his background music. Like, I always wish that it was available. It's never available. It's never been able to be extracted from the disc. Mr. Modes has done some like recreations of some of the background music, but there's certain beats and stuff like that. This music sounds too much like Skylanders, if you ask me. That's my beef with the music. There's sort of inflections that are a bit more, yeah, again, whimsical and a little bit more friendly, whereas Spyro is meant to be a bit more like annoyed that he's coming here. It's like, you know, which way's the beach? You know, he's meant to go on vacation, holiday, and then he doesn't. But that said, I think they've, you know, obviously Spyro's model is great. I just think that there's a sort of a beat lost in translation a little bit, that, you know, because they're trying to make it more, you know, I guess aimed at children, they're trying to make it more friendly. Maybe they're worried that it would be like the Ratchet effect in Ratchet & Clank 1, because remember in Ratchet & Clank 1, people apparently, especially reviewers, hated Ratchet because they thought he was a douchebag. But the thing is, to me, that strengthened Ratchet & Clank's relationship in the end, because he was so annoyed at him. And it's same with this thing here. I think that it's okay for Spyro to be a bit more annoyed and stuff like that. Moneybags looks really cool there, and yeah, Summer Forest overall, overall, I want to see more of it. I don't really want to judge too much. I do like the shadows and stuff like that and the leaves falling and stuff, but I think that I want to see it like properly in gameplay. Yeah, but overall positive about it. I know that there's been very split reactions. I think that both sides have a good points to make about what they think of Elora and Hunter and Summer Forest, but I think that you know, again, I know I very much take a wait and see approach with a lot of this, but that's not a bad thing either. I really just want to wait and see more. I think in terms of like whether the it's too, you know, cheery or not, I think we've got to wait to see the first cutscene. You know, if that's way too cheery and like, you know, not Narcy nor Ripto isn't a threat and it's all just kind of goofy, you know, then maybe there's an issue here, and Toys for Bob, you know, aiming at younger people, then that becomes not as much for me. Because of course, you know, you're thinking about, you know, who they're aiming this to, but I think that in general, it's almost like a societal thing. It's like people take aggression or like annoyance as like a real negative trait, and no protagonist can have like negative traits or annoyed traits. But that's a whole rabbit hole to go down that I think hopefully we won't have to go down. We won't have to go down that rabbit hole into the Forgotten Worlds. But I think, yeah, overall, thank you for releasing this footage. Glad we can finally see you know, Elora, and can't wait to see Bianca and all the other characters. It's all coming together. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you again very soon. Goodbye.